I should be going live here in a second, y'all. And I'll say hi to Claire and Julie starting over.
Okay. Just now popped up.
All right.
Say hi, Claire and Julie.
Got an echo going over there, Piggy.
Yeah, I'll take care of it. There we go.
And that's funny because mine's saying on my laptop, it's saying I'll go live in 3 minutes. I don't know if I paused it or what I've done with that. Pull up a different screen on that one so I can read my comments. Get that going there. Hey, there I am on that one. Okay, has anybody else come in that I've missed? No. I don't know what's going on with these things. I tell you, I get tickled at them because we'll be looking at other people's lives and they'll say they're going live at such and such time. Well, we look at our laptops and our phones and they say one time, look at the TV and it'll be 4 or 5 hours later. So I don't know. But I thank y'all for coming in.
I proved to her on others' videos that YouTube does not let them get synced up on different devices.
Yeah. And I have something to show, and I'll probably show it again later. But everybody else is working on their sticker boards. Let me do this. Well, I've got mine started. I've got mine and Piggy's. I've got Mike's Fishing Home. Got Catching the Mile, and I've got Backwoods Mindsets limited edition one up there.
Catching them fish.
Or Catching Them Fish. I don't know why I always say Catching the Mile.
There's that one on top. Oh, that's Backwoods up there.
That's right? Backwoods limited edition one.
Well, you just had to go and put him right on top of the hill, didn't you?
Well, yeah. He's the big bear. Okay.
Rachel.
Hi, Rachel. Hi, Linda Peterson. Well, Linda Peterson.
Oh, okay. Hi, Linda.
We actually went out for supper, and I'm going to tell y'all I was slightly disappointed. We went to a local buffet.
She was more slightly disappointed, folks.
I'm one of these that when I go out to a place, I always leave a tip. And I make sure that it's a decent tip. And we went today and we went out to eat. Like I said, it's a buffet, but they still bring you drinks and check on you and bring you other things. Well, we got our food and we sat there and I had half my food to eat before we ever saw a waitress. And I was waiting on some hot sauce for my turnip greens. I never got my hot sauce. She said she had to go get some. I think she had to go pick them peppers and pickle that stuff because she never got there with it. And that was the only time I saw her. And the only reason we saw her then was because I finally told the Piggy, I said, listen, I said, if we don't see a waitress, I'm not leaving the tip because ain't nobody done nothing for us.
And there was two standing not 2 feet away from us, and one of them heard that. She spun around on the dime.
Yeah, and she gave us the rolls she had in her hand. She said, here you go. And they were for somebody else. And she checked our ticket and everything, and we never saw her again. We never got a refill on our drinks or nothing. So when I left, I did not leave a tip on the table, and I didn't leave a tip up at the register when I paid. And I felt bad, but you know what? When you don't do your job, you don't get paid. I'm sorry.
I don't feel bad about it. If you ain't doing the job, I ain't paying you for something you didn't do.
Yeah, I mean, all they had to do, Rachel, was just, fill up our drinks and bring me some hot sauce. That was all I asked for. Yeah. And
Rachel, right?
We always leave a decent tip. For just me and Piggy, a lot of times when we eat out, it's usually $30 or less because, a lot of places do that. And when you're leaving $10, $15, $20 tip on top of that, that's good money. I'm sorry, you ain't getting my good money if you don't give me service there.
That made one little girl penny under glass one time.
Yeah, that was a few years ago. We went out to eat, and little girl was our waitress, and at least she came up and introduced herself to us. This girl never introduced herself, never said nothing. Then when we paid, the girl at the cash register, she just talking to the girl behind her, never paid no mind to us, didn't ask us if we had a good evening or nothing. So, we just left, and I told him, I don't know if I'll ever go back. But the other little girl he's talking about, she introduced herself to us, and then there was another table with more people at it behind us.
That were more nicely dressed.
Yeah, that were fine dressed. And our table and the table next to us, she never came back. There were two other waitresses that waited on us and wasn't even our waitresses. So I got up and went and talked to the manager that day. And I said, listen, I gave the tip to the other two waitresses that waited on us. I said, that other little girl, I didn't give nothing. Well, after
that other little girl was thinking she's going to get a big tip off that other table with all the other people. Well, they didn't leave her a tip either. I left her a penny under glass, and what she was doing with us, she would address me, but not Alyne, and she was relying on her thin little frame with perky little somethings sticking out and all like that, thinking that would get her over. She got a surprise.
Yeah. No, Linda, they actually closed at about 9 or 10 o'clock. And I'll be honest, it was a Western Sizzling. I don't know if y'all have heard of them where y'all at, but Western Sizzling is a buffet around here, and they are open from like 10 o'clock in the morning until I think 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And
well, it's a buffet / steakhouse.
Yeah, it's a steakhouse. They got a nice buffet. I was wanting fish, and it's the only place local that had fish. And I don't hesitate to say that we had lousy service today, and I just wasn't pleased. The food was decent, but the service was no.
Well, food was edible.
But you know what? It is what it is, and I'll learn from that, and I just know I'll fix me some fish at home next time. It is a tunic. Awesome tunic. I don't know if you can see, but it comes down below mid-waist. I could wear it as a dress because it's a little bit big and comes down that long. Hi, Tracy. Good to see you, darling. But, I got this at the dollar store.
Howdy, Tracy.
Thank you. Yeah, I got this, and I got a blue tie-dye looking dress that I bought. Paid, I think, $10 for both of them. I like them. They're comfortable, too. Sorry if I'm bending down. I'm trying to read the screen here. Yeah, no, when I lived up on the mountain in Alabama, everything closed like at 7:30, 8:30. So I could understand, a place is going to close early. Or if it's a place like when I lived in Kentucky, we would go to, they serve breakfast and lunch, and they closed at 2:30 or 3. I can understand that if the service is a little off right near closing time. But when you're right in the middle of basically a busy lunch shift, which they were, and they had tables.
It was what, about 2:30?
It was between 2 and 2:30. Yeah, because we got in there a little after 2, and we were getting up to order around 2:30 something. Because we were in line for a good 30 minutes. I mean, there were that many people in there. But still, if you know the place is busy and you've got tables to wait on, stop and say hi at least. Hey, Woman Outdoors, welcome in.
Howdy. The regular Brazos Valley soap long enough ain't a problem for me. For me, it's finding something shorter than that.
Yeah, it's hard because when we search pants for Piggy, I try to get the 24 to 28 inch inseam, and you just can't find them. So I usually get 29 inch inseam for him, but finding a 29 is hard.
29 does fine, but 28 is ideal.
Yeah. Well, I know it sounds like people that'd rather be talking to their coworkers because that's all they were doing was talking to their coworkers. They were not worried about people. And the only ones they were worried about were the ones that were in groups of 4 or more. And that's what it seemed like to us.
They just don't realize they missed out on a decent tip.
I will be putting an order in one day this week, Rachel. I don't know what day. I just want to give you a heads up. I don't know how many soaps I'm going to order, but I'm going to order a nice order. And I don't know if y'all saw or not, but I'm at 196 subscribers, y'all. I'm pushing that 200 mark, and I've talked to Piggy, and I am going to do my best to have a little giveaway when I reach 250. And I am talking to somebody right now. I've got to come up with the design, but I am going to see about ordering a couple of aprons. I'm going to order a few. I know I've had interest in some aprons, and I'm going to order some to sell, and I'm going to have one that I'm going to do as a grand prize giveaway for my 250 subscriber giveaway. Thank y'all on that. Yeah, I am so proud of that. Piggy's at 27 or 28 subscribers on Piggy's Pedals. And I know Mike at Mike's Fishing Home last night was trying to push him so that he could get him up to 50. And
Anyway, both her channels anyway. I just do a little bit for her to have something to work with.
Yeah. You know, I do the editing and everything on Piggy's videos. He does the videos.
It's 28 right now.
But when it comes down to it, should he ever get to the point where he could be monetized on it, it would be in my name instead of his.
Yeah, I don't like to mess with money.
But you know, we're pushing Piggy to try to get up to 50 on his, and hopefully I'll hit 200 soon. But like I said, I'm going to be in talks to somebody on. Well, thank you, Tracy. We try. You know, I'm trying to get better and better as we go through this. But I'm going to be in talks with somebody as soon as I can come up with some designs. I'm going to try to come up with about 3 designs, and I'm going to put them up on the Facebook group page for everybody to vote on which one they like the best. And the one that gets the most votes will be the one I pick to be the design on my apron.
You show them what I'm working on right now.
Okay. This is what Piggy's working on, y'all. He's crocheted that. It is in a orange called Carrot and in a sky blue. And it's big. It's about the length of a TV tray right now. But he's going by, that's the length and then the width. Yeah, I don't know if you're going to see it. But that's what he's working on right now. But anyway, I've got to find out how much the aprons are going to cost me and go from there with setting the price on, because I know I've had some interest in some, and I'm going to give, like I said, give one away. I'll keep one for myself, and then I'll probably order about 4 or 5 and sell the others. It's a double strand. He is using a strand of blue and a strand of orange and crocheting them at the same time.
Rachel, it ain't that hard if your old pig can do it. I know you could.
Yeah, he's...
Unless it's just one of those things that's just so simple, your stupid brain can't catch it.
But yeah, that's something I plan on doing. I've got some designs I want to try out. One of the designs I'm going to try is my sticker design for y'all to vote on. And I've got one, Piggy's saying is, where's my fork? So I'm going to do one.
Where's my fork?
Do one of those and probably come up with 1 or 2 others for everybody to decide on for the apron graphics. And I don't know if y'all have heard of him or not, but Full Blown Country, he does T-shirts, hats, and he told me he could do aprons, and he can do them one at a time, or he can do multiple on the order. All I got to do is get him the graphics, so I'll find out from him how much it's going to cost for them. And I know it'll probably cost more for the individual than it would to order a bunch, but you know, don't have a whole lot of money, but you know, we can see what we can get done. Because so far,
I kind of like Full Blown Country. He likes to call me Peggy's Pedals and Piggly Wiggly.
But yeah, so that's something that's coming in the future. Just wanted to let y'all know on that. I do still have my T-shirts up on Bonfire. If anybody's interested, I'm not going to worry about it if y'all aren't. I mean, they're expensive. They're like $26, $27. I may be ordering one here myself soon, just so I'll have one. But I can crochet, Rachel. I made an Afghan and gave it to one of my nurses at the tumor clinic when I went there. But I've been out of it for so long, it's hard for me to get started again. Plus, it hurts my hands.
Rachel, knitting is something I'd like to try too.
Yeah, and I want to try to knit. I want to learn to do that. But I've got so much on my plate I love to do. I like to do ceramics. I like to take the greenware and clean it and then have it fired and paint it and have it glazed. And I like to do the crochet. I like to quilt. I like to sew. I love to cook. So it's kind of hard for me to. Yeah, I would love to learn to throw pottery. I know a lady in Mintown, Alabama. It's called Nightingale Pottery. And she has some of the most beautiful pottery that I've ever seen. She makes it, she and her husband, they throw the pottery, they do the glazings on it.
Yeah, she's really good at it.
Yeah, and beautiful. I'll have to share her link on Facebook with everybody that is interested in stuff like that, because she has some beautiful stuff. She does Christmas ornaments. She does plates. She does platters, crocks, spoon rest, and she just has so many different designs and stuff on it. And like I said, I love her pottery. It is so beautiful. It really is. And I've known her. I met her back around 2002, 2003. So I've kind of known her. I will do that, Rachel. Let me write that down so I can remember to do that.
Usually what I like to say on that is Piggy gets jiggy when he starts to get wiggy. Or you can say it the other way around, Piggy gets wiggy when he starts to get jiggy.
Either way. Y'all missed it last night. If y'all were not at Mike's fishing home, Piggy got on the panel. He had to get off because we couldn't figure out how to get rid of the echo. But he got up there and he said hi. I was shocked.
Pig had him a little fun.
Yes, he did. Oh, like I said, I'm missing my. Yeah, Rachel, he did. I mean, he had his piggy mask on and everything, but he was having fun. And Scott encouraged him to get up there, and so he did. And that's somebody. I need to say hello, happy birthday to Scott Swift. If anybody knows him. And knows Joy Stewart.
I think they got a live going on right now.
Do they have a live going on tonight?
I think so. Right now, as a matter of fact, I think.
Oh, I did not know that. Oh, well. I'll just have to tell them hi later. So I'm sorry I missed it. I know they got one going on April the 1st. They're doing a giveaway for subscribers.
Yeah, that's when Backwoods is doing that fish me off with Mike and
yeah.
What the other
Jeremy Tournament Cats. It's going to be Backwoods Mindset is starting something new on his channel called Fish Me Off Fridays, and he's challenged other fishermen, fisherwomen to go up against him 1 versus 1. And the first one he challenged was Mike's Fishing Home, and Mike's Fishing Home asked if they could bring Jeremy up there, and so April the 1st. That night, they're having a Fish Me Off Friday. And I'm going to be watching that for sure because I want to see who wins. But that's going to be really interesting. It's going to be Buck against Mike and Jeremy.
But the thing is, I ain't got a thing for wanting to watch fish. But I do love watching the people.
Yeah. Hey, Joy.
Howdy, Joy.
I was just saying, I need to say happy birthday to Scott. I'm sorry we missed y'all's live Tuesday, Joy. We were in there, and then I had to cook supper, and we got busy doing a video, and I just lost track of time. Oh, man.
Yeah, Joy, tell that old jarhead Piggy said happy birthday.
He said thank you. Good. Okay. Oh, man. Seeing what's going on. Yeah, we will definitely be there on the 1st to show support for y'all. That's for sure. I know y'all got that live on the 1st. And then I was telling them I'm checking and seeing about getting some aprons. Got to figure on a design for one. And I'll be selling them myself instead of going to a store with it. I'm just going to get a design, order a few of them, and do it that way. And I'll give one away at my 250. When I reach 250 subscribers, I'll have a giveaway and have a few little items to give away.
Y'all, Pig's a little sad today.
Oh, why are you sad, Piggy?
Well, I had a dream. It was one of them Sunday things. But I can see the writing on the wall. And
Yeah.
said it was time. Man and his wife come up. They seen my old 93 Dodge out there, just sitting there wasting away. He loves Dodges, that type specifically, much as I do. He's got the money and the means and the will and desire. So I finally let go and sold it to him.
Yeah. Yeah. Piggy had that truck when we got together. And then in 2007, we do have a Joann's fabric down here, Linda. But in 2007, I was driving the truck and the radiator blew. No, in 2007, it was 2000. It was 2005. Sorry, excuse me. We sold it. Yeah, we didn't have the money to have it fixed, and it might be 5-10 years before we could have it fixed. And Piggy didn't get what he wanted for it, but the guy paid more than what we were hoping for.
Well, so, unless I advertised it well and really just sat on it, I could have got probably 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 or more for it because it's going to be a classic next year. But it's going to be one of those someday things that I probably couldn't have never done, and I'd have had everything for it done because I couldn't do it myself. This guy can, and he loves them.
Yeah,
and everything. So
he's going to restore it. So that's what we were hoping for, somebody to restore it.
Yeah, it was time to quit letting her sit there waste away, and somebody could sit there and fix her up.
Yeah,
it was time.
Okay. Well, when I put up the designs for everybody to choose on, like I said, it's going to be on my Alyne and HGP Facebook group page. I'm going to try to come up with 3 different designs for the aprons and have everybody vote on the design that they like the best. And once I get the majority, I'm going to go with the majority on it. And that's when I'll see about getting them made. And it may be a couple of months or better before I get them, but I'm going to be working on it, and I will have the aprons. But yeah, Tracy, I know that's one thing you've been asking for is the aprons.
Rachel, I don't know what kind of car James has got, but there's a online auto parts store called rockauto.com. And he could probably get the parts for a lot cheaper than he would at a parts store.
Yeah, that's the Charlie back there. He's got allergy right now. We're giving him medication for it. Just got him started on it. A Camry. Okay. The person that bought the car, his wife has a YouTube channel. Now they live not right near us, but in our general area. And it's called Steppingstone Homestead. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to share their link. And if anybody's interested, please check them out. They have 9 subscribers. They're a small channel. And I'm trying to help them out. They're wanting to do more on their channel, but don't really know what.
She wants to get into it. He didn't really understand it. I explained it to him how it works.
Yeah, that's what's wild, Rachel, is, it was another YouTube channel. And she's the one that actually talked to Piggy first about the car, the truck. And we didn't know if we were going to sell it because we had promised it to somebody else. And it was going to be a gift. And now the young lady is pregnant, expecting her first child. And, she's not going to have the money to have it fixed up. And
what?
The truck, we promised it to her.
Yeah.
And, decided that, right now it would be best for us to just go ahead and sell it to somebody else and go from there with it. But I put the link for Steppingstone Homestead up. Like I said, they've got some good videos. I've watched a few of them. I haven't watched all of them yet, but they've got a few videos up. Like I said, have 9 subscribers. And if y'all do go over there, please tell them I sent y'all, because we've let them know what our channels are. And
he's funny as all get out now.
Yeah.
He's a little colorful in what he puts out there, but he'll make you laugh.
Yeah, now his little video is a little colorful, but yeah, they are. I haven't met them. I stayed in the house with Charlie because he goes off barking and everything else about people being here. So I stayed inside, but I did talk to him on the phone, and he's very, very pleasant. And thank you, Julie, for doing that. Hey, straight to the point. Welcome in.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, straight to the point outdoors.
Don't know if I've quite met him yet or not.
Well, Rachel, we hate to see you go too, darling, but thank you for stopping in. And like I said, I will be sending an order in one day next week. I don't know exactly, because I'm going to try to get up some soaps too. I'm going to give some of your soaps away at my 250 subscriber giveaway when I have it.
Well, Rachel, you just do the work. Try not to work too hard.
Well, thank you very much. Straight to the point. I'm glad you will, and I'm glad you came in. And I showed this a while ago, but I've got some new ones in. We've got our sticker board up. It's got a few stickers on it right now. I hope y'all can see that. Well,
we love you too, Rachel.
There we go. Got it in the picture now. I've got Backwoods Mindsets Limited Edition. I've got Mine and Piggy's. I've got Mike's Fishing Home, and I've got Catching Them Fish. And I actually said it right that time, y'all. I don't know why, but I always mess up his name. But we got that started. Okay.
I'll bet.
Okay. It says I've got 10 watching. All right. That's good, y'all. I don't know who all's in here, but I do have some trivia questions.
I didn't know Joy was in here for a little bit.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I'd like to have one of your stickers straight to the point. I've got my email on my About page. If you send me your address, I'll send you some of ours. We've got stickers. That's it. Got trivia questions. First trivia question. Yeah, straight point. That's what I need to do. I need to design an actual logo so that I can have my aprons and stuff made. These right here I did because I wanted to get started with my stickers. And I like the one I've got because I like the little mixer on it. But I'm not sure if that's what I want to stick with or not. I've got to come up with something I really like. I never thought I would do a sticker, so that's something I hadn't thought about.
We'll have to talk on it and hash it out, see what we can think of.
Yeah. Okay, my first trivia question. Which has more vitamin C, peppers or oranges? I'm sure you'll come up with something great straight to the point. I'm not good at it. I just kind of throw something out there. Julie says oranges. Anybody else got any guess before I give the answer? Linda Peterson says oranges. Actually, y'all, peppers have more vitamin C than oranges.
Thanks for the hookup there, straight to the point.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. But Piggy had told me that, and I knew that if you're sick, peppers are good to eat, hot peppers especially.
and you start getting bad cold, you go get some chips and salsa. The salsa just as hot as you can possibly stand it.
Yeah.
You just sit there and eat that stuff. It'll help knock it out.
Yeah, the capsaicin in the peppers contains a lot of vitamin C. It's like 2 to 3 times what oranges have. Yeah.
Them bugs don't like that spice.
It's something else. Oh, yo, this is a good one here. What was the original use for ketchup? I was shocked when I saw it because it wasn't what I thought it was.
I don't remember. I know you told me what that was, but I don't remember. My memory ain't working. Who's that?
Well, taking account, it's been over 2 weeks since I wrote these down.
Yeah, well, it don't take my memory but 5 minutes to leave.
No, it wasn't the clean metal. And it wasn't as a sauce. Y'all gonna be shocked when you hear what the answer is. Anybody else have any guesses? What was the original use for ketchup? I'll give it another minute or so. Yeah, it does clean metal. I'm shocked at what all you can do with ketchup. The acid in it from the tomatoes is what cleans the metal. That much I know. Clean skunk. No, I think that's more like tomato juice. I've done that one, Claire. I had a dog that got sprayed by a skunk. My mama and grandpa let it in the house, and it messed me up. And I had to take me a tomato bath, a tomato sauce bath, or tomato ketchup. I mean, a tomato juice bath. That's what it was. Wound sauce. No, but that's the closest. The original use for ketchup was for a diuretic medicine or diarrhea medicine. It was to clear up diarrhea. And y'all, I mean, that was weird. But
y'all have any problems with constipation?
Well, no, if you have any problems with diarrhea, it'll stop up diarrhea.
No, what I'm saying is if anybody has problems with constipation, how much ketchup are you using?
Okay, straight to the point. I thank you very much for stopping in, and you're welcome here anytime.
Yep.
Yeah, ketchup, you can do it for a lot of things. Yeah, I'll tell you, looking at these trivia questions, I have learned so much about a lot of different foods. Some things I knew, but so much I didn't know. And I was like, wow, you know, it's wild.
I could ask him this one.
What's that?
You burn your fingers or arm or something on something hot. What's better to run it under, hot water or cold water?
Okay. I don't know if y'all heard Piggy or not, but he said if you burn your fingers, what's it better to do? Run it under hot water or cold water?
Blister burn, period.
Yeah, or for a blister burn period. And I think they might know this one because we talked about this last week or week before.
Did we?
Yeah.
There you go, Julie.
That's it. It's best as hot as you can stand it.
I learned that from a Filipino lady. Her little boy burned his finger, and she went to holding it under hot water. I said, "Well, what are you doing? You're supposed to use cut." She goes, "No, hot water." And the reason behind it is cold water causes the blood flow to stop flowing to it.
Yeah.
Hot water will allow the blood flow to keep flowing like it should, getting all them toxins out. That little blister was healed up before the night was over.
Yeah, I've always used cold water. That's what I was taught to do was cold water. And when I got with Piggy, you know, he said, no, run it under hot as you can stand it, and it won't blister. And I started doing that, and it never blistered. Learned it in Afghanistan, yeah.
You were in Afghanistan?
Yeah.
You served? I didn't know that.
Okay. Got another one for y'all, folks. Where was the Hawaiian pizza invented? And I'll give y'all a hint. It wasn't Hawaii. Julie was in the Army. I thought she had mentioned that she'd been in the Army before.
Army girl.
Yeah.
Hoorah from an old jarhead.
I think I've got a hole in my straw. Excuse me, y'all. I tell you, went down the wrong way. No, not Italy. When I saw Hawaiian pizza, I was thinking it was Hawaii, but it wasn't Hawaii, and it's not in Italy.
Probably somebody somewhere that they wishing they was in Hawaii.
Yeah. No, Linda, it wasn't California either. Piggy, you do me a favor and get me another straw. I think that's got a hole in it somewhere. I can't get that to come up out of it. Throw that away. Thank you. But no, Julie, it wasn't Chicago either. I'll put it this way. It was another country. It wasn't here in the United States. I kept thinking I was out of tea, and I just couldn't get nothing to come off that straw. No, not Russia. If you think of the toppings that are on the Hawaiian pizza, it'll give you an answer. I don't even know if y'all like Hawaiian pizza. I love it myself.
I love pineapple.
No, it wasn't the Bahamas.
Anybody in the Bahamas wouldn't care about Hawaii, no how.
Well, I'll break it to you. It was in Canada. Canadian bacon and pineapple is the toppings on the Hawaiian pizza.
Like I said, somebody wishing they were in Hawaii.
Oh, I love it. Yeah, if I was up in Canada, I'd be wishing I was in Hawaii, the Bahamas, the Caribbean, somewhere. I'm sorry. I'm just so thirsty tonight. I don't know what's going on with me. Okay. Anybody got any questions for me tonight? I know we spent the first half of this hour talking. At least I did. A bit, okay. I've got my videos coming out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And I think Monday's video, if I'm not mistaken, might be my corn dog video, y'all. I have to look and see. I don't even know what I've got coming out. I got, for Friday, on April Fool's Day, I've got my no-bake cookies. Yeah, I made them peanut butter no-bake cookies. And they turned out, but they didn't turn out. That was your question. Yeah, I'm having to look. I guess when my corn dogs come out March 26th, which I think is Monday. And then I've got my egg sandwiches coming out on Wednesday. I just did a basic video on how to scramble eggs. I'm sure most everybody knows how to cook eggs.
Ain't that today?
March 26th. No, March 28th. I'm sorry. Y'all, I can't see.
Did you have one of mine come out today?
No, it comes out tomorrow. Yours comes out on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays.
Now y'all understand why she handles all that.
I can't see the days on this stuff. I've always wanted to write one, Linda, and I'm actually transcribing my recipes so that I can write a cookbook. And what I will probably do is get my recipes together and actually see about who all's interested and how many I need to order when I have them done, and have a few extras to sell. I've checked into it before, but I've never really gotten into getting my recipes transcribed.
$100.
Now, I'm hoping if I can get them done, I can get them to where I can hopefully sell them for between $15 and $20. I don't want to be outrageous on my pricing.
$100.
So that's something else I'll be.
Straight point.
Yeah, welcome back. That's something else that I will be putting up. I'll have to figure out how many recipes I want to put in and what kind. And I want to try to put an even amount of everything in my cookbook. Say, have so many meat dishes, so many vegetable dishes, so many desserts, and things like that. And that way, it will be a well-balanced cookbook. And I've got several cookbooks here that I've seen how they've done them and the little stories they put with them. And there might only be 25 or 30 recipes in the cookbook, but you've got about 60 or 70 pages because they have little stories in them. But for me, a recipe book is recipes with directions, and occasionally a picture in it showing you what maybe it should look like or what it looked like for you. And that's what I want to be able to do. I would love to be able to just do some recipes with with some pictures in it for people. To date, I have 130 videos up, I believe. Not all of them are cooking videos. Some of them are my DIYs that I first started out with on our kitchen and things that we had done for the kitchen. But I know over 70 right now. I know 71 right now are actual cooking videos. And then I have all of the party foods, candies, and cookies videos. And then I have my Thanksgiving dinner videos and things like that. So I know I have a good 100 videos up better that's all cooking videos. That's me. I use my cookbooks all the time. I come up with my own recipes. I'll actually take recipes from 2 or 3 different cookbooks if I find similar recipes, and I'll combine them and make it to my taste. And I don't know if y'all can see, but the Charlie's in my lap. He has to be by his mama.
Yeah. You see his little nose sticking out, his tongue sticking out.
Yeah, he's my baby. But, well, thank you very much. So, yeah, I'm trying to be consistent on putting out videos. I want to have, I want to have my videos going out at a regular time. I would try to do one every day, but that's very hard to try to get all that done and edited. With me editing Piggy's videos plus my own, it's getting me to where I'm trying to stay busy with it all.
That and the fact that we're having to do this on my little bit of income. I'm disabled, so that ain't much.
So
we're trying to build it up, all that. So
yeah, we're working on what we have, and that's what I do. Is I use what I have, and that's what I like to do. I like to share what you can do, because I grew up with a mom who made do and a grandmother who made do with what they had on hand and made something out of nothing. Do I have questions for all of y'all? Well, are there any things that y'all would like to see me make that I haven't already? I mean, I don't know what everybody would like to see. I know that a lot of people have different diet issues that they have to deal with, and tonight we can ask you questions if you like. Okay, yeah, I'd like to know what is one recipe or something that you would like to see me make. I know, Wanderer Arts, he'd asked me if I'd ever made Brunswick stew. That was a challenge to me because I had never made it. I'd only ever had it one time and I liked it. So, if there's something y'all would like to see me make, let me know. What's your favorite dish? If I know, then what y'all's favorite is, and I'll see what I can do. Mississippi mud pie or Coca-Cola cake. If I do that, Julie, I'll have to do it when Piggy's not around because it contains cocoa and Coca-Cola, and he can't eat that. So anything I do with cocoa in it, I have to eat myself. And
if it's going to get heated up, I got to be outside.
Yeah, he has to be outside because just the smell of cocoa or anything cooking is like a mixture of ammonia and Clorox for him. Beef stroganoff. Now that sounds good.
Go into a Walmart.
Yeah, I want to try that, Julie. I've got recipes for it. I'm gonna write that down and get me some recipes together and see what I can come up with it. Goulash. Now, Tracy, I'm gonna be honest. I don't know if my goulash is the same as everybody else's, but I have a goulash that my mama made when I was growing up, and that's what she called it, was goulash. And it was the way my granny made it. So my mama made it that way. So I'll make her version of it, and then I'll look to see if I can find a different version.
Sometimes goulash is whatever you've got left, make do with it. Put it together and have at it.
That's what my mama did. She would use different things. Sometimes she'd use leftovers and stuff to make her goulash. Julie, we found out back in, I want to say, mid to late 2013, early 2014, that Piggy was allergic to chocolate and caramel. It had to be in 2000, sometime mid 2014.
That's all right, Julie.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's something that we just deal with, and that's why, I try to explain, why I don't use cocoa when I'm baking or when I'm making stuff. I have a wonderful recipe for brownies that I came up with for my mama. And I combined two different recipes and came up with this recipe for brownies. And Piggy will tell you, they're excellent brownies. Probably,
oh man, they were good.
Some of the best I've ever had in my life. But I don't make them anymore. A pecan cheesecake. Now that I will write down, and I will look into doing something like that. Now we can do that.
Oh, thank you, Julie. I love the cheesecake.
Yes, yeah. So, I like to get inspiration to what people want to see. No, he's not gluten-free, hon. He can eat the gluten. That's not a problem. It's just that the cocoa and anything chocolate derivative. That's why when I made the cookies and stuff with the white bacon chips, I had to make sure they didn't have any cocoa butter in them. I literally have to read the ingredients to make sure it doesn't have cocoa butter or cocoa powder. And, Rachel with Brazos Valley Soap, she actually has a soap that has cocoa powder in it. And Piggy didn't know it, and he was wanting to order it because he liked the soap. It's her cedar soap, the one like cedar wood. It's got cocoa in it. And she told him, no, he could not have that.
She wouldn't sell it to us because it's got cocoa in it. She knows that I'm a bad allergic.
Yeah.
Kill me dead.
Yeah. He's been out on the floor here twice. Heart stopped breathing, everything after he ate cocoa and chocolate. And there was nothing I could do until a minute or two later. I couldn't do it. Okay, Claire, you take care of that puppy. Them baby's got to be taken care of.
Take care, Claire.
Yeah, I know a lot of people that are gluten-free and have to be gluten-free. I know I'm friends with some of y'all on my Facebook. I've got a friend on there. She's got a web page called The Rainy Rose. She makes wreaths and other home decor. And I think she's gluten-free.
I don't think it's actually the foods themselves that we're allergic to. I think it's all the processes from growing it to making it ready for the store shelves that's on all that stuff that is harming people.
Yeah, I'm one of these that if I eat a lot of processed foods, now don't get me wrong, I will eat, like processed cheese and things like that. I don't eat it as often as I used to, but we've both gotten to the point that certain foods react differently than they used to. They'll hurt our stomachs, make us not feel good. And I've got to try to stay away from certain things. I try to do more natural as far as, if I can, frozen foods, as far as vegetables or fresh vegetables over canned. But, when your only options are canned vegetables, you do what you can with them. And we've got to where we don't eat out as much because we both get sick to our stomachs after we eat certain foods. And right now we have literally 3 places that we can eat without it making us sick to our stomach.
For the moment.
For the moment. Yeah. Yeah, the chemicals and the preservatives and things. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what causes people to be allergic to different things. It's not the food itself, it's everything they put it through.
Yeah, growing up, I can remember eating a lot of different things that never bothered me. And now as an adult, they mess me up.
I mean, you think about it, in order to get decent nutrition, you eat your food and then you have to take vitamins on top of it in order to get the nutrition you're supposed to be getting from the food.
Yeah.
That should tell folks a lot right there.
And that's what Piggy and I do. We actually take vitamins. I'm a diabetic. I'm not on medication right now, but I have diabetic neuropathy, and I take vitamin B1, which is benfotiamine or benfotiamine. It's vitamin B1, and I take vitamin B12, and that, along with my magnesium, helps my neuropathy. I would go, yeah, this is what I take. I don't know if y'all can see that. The 300 milligram. I've been taking this since September of last year. And before that, I would constantly have burning and hurting in my feet and toes and up into my legs. If I miss a dose, I can tell it because my toes will start burning. And like I said, taking that and the B12 and the magnesium have helped me on my neuropathy. Piggy was on CPAP since before I met him. And I got to looking, and it popped up on my YouTube feed one day. It was talking about the causes for needing the CPAP was a B12 deficiency. And I asked Piggy, I said, have you ever been told that by a doctor? He said, no. I said, why don't you start taking B12 and we'll see how you do. Well, the CPAP that he's had for years, and it went ka-plunk. It died on us. And that's been over a month now, isn't it?
Well
over a month. And he sleeps fine. He does not snore like he used to snore. He has better sleep, rested.
I sleep better now than I did with the CPAP.
Yeah, he's more rested. Yeah. I love the MREs, y'all. Those things are good.
Ew.
Depending on which ones you get, I like the beef stew.
Ew.
Well, that's you. I can't help it. I like those. I was in ROTC in school, so I went to summer camp, and we got to do the MREs, and I liked that. That was one of my favorite things was the beef stew.
I spent 70% of my time out in the field, so 70% of the time I was eating MREs. And I didn't get to reconstitute them either. I ate them just as they were as they come out the pack. So y'all can imagine what that was like when that stuff decided it was time to exit the body. It was rough.
That's why he don't like cardboard and he likes my cooking. It's home cooked and not the MRE preserved kind. But yeah, as far as that, I try to eat a healthy diet for my sugar and try to keep it under control.
They messed up when they went away from the C rats and the K rats. I got to have a taste of one of them. I'm gonna tell you what, it'll beat an MRE hands down any day of the week.
Yeah. Oh, me. I never served in the Army or the military of any kind. Like I said, I was an ROTC in high school. That's close as I ever got. I enjoyed it. Learned a lot of respect for the military. I tell you, it's something that I truly do. That's one thing. I respect our military. I respect our police officers, our paramedics and firemen, anybody that's out there willing to put their life on the line for people. Oh, wow, you served 12 years. That's good. Yeah. Hi, Alvin. How you doing tonight? Glad you could join us. Yeah. I had two uncles that served in the Air Force. I had one uncle that tried to get into the Army when he was younger, but he was allergic to chicken feathers and they wouldn't let him in. I'm doing good, Alvin. Doing good. Been letting everybody know that I'm checking into getting some aprons, and once I hit 250 subscribers, I'm going to have a small giveaway, and I'm collecting stickers. Show my sticker board again. Y'all, I'm proud of my little sticker board, so that's why I'm showing it off. I've got Backwoods Mindset. There's mine and Piggy's, Mike's Fishing Home, and Catching Them Fish. And I'm willing to take anything on those if anybody wants to. Norman 72, 73, yeah. Like I said, and I've got great uncles that served in the Navy, and then Piggy served in the Marines during peacetime. And, you know, I'm very proud of everybody that has served. I've got cousins that have served, their children that have served, and have friends. I've got a friend whose son was in the ordinances. I think he was an EOD specialist or something like that. I know he removed ordinances over in Afghanistan. So, but yeah, you know, it's something else the way everything's gone, and I'm just so thankful for everybody that has signed that blank check, because if it wasn't for everybody that signed that blank check, we wouldn't have the freedoms that we do have. But
personally, I think everybody that could serve should serve.
yeah, you know, I know this isn't going to be a popular thing, but I have you know, just my thoughts on it. And personally, I wished it was this way here, because I've seen how it is in other countries, you know, that have this law, is that when you turn 18, you should have to serve at least 2 to 4 years. And I think that's everybody. And that shows, you know, a support for your country. And I think that the countries that have that, the people respect their country more.
It shows that, but it also gives everyone a good appreciation for what it is to be in service.
That's it. Desert Storm and Iraqi Freedom. Oh, yeah. I knew several people that served in Desert Storm. Worked with some that went there. Well, y'all, I'm going to do one more question real quick. Let's see what I'm going to do. Okay, this one threw me, so I'm going to ask y'all to see if y'all know it. Yeah, go through boot camp and survive. That's a good one right there. I didn't go through boot camp, but I went through ROTC summer camp, and they put us through the obstacle course and stuff, and it wasn't nothing compared to what our military went through, and I couldn't even do all of them.
I don't know about that boot camp anymore. Ain't what it used to be.
Okay, here's my other trivia question. In Arkansas, you might be able to buy buffalo ribs. What are they? And I was shocked by the answer. I'll tell y'all that. Yeah. Yeah. To me, you know, people putting kids in that cause problems and stuff, putting them in juvie. Instead of putting them in juvie, put them in a boot camp. Let them go through boot camp and learn some respect for themselves and others. That's what's wrong with a lot of people today, is they don't respect themselves, much less others.
That don't necessarily work.
Now, Linda, it's not bison ribs or deer ribs. I was shocked when I saw what it was. Like I said, because that was my thought. You know, if you get buffalo ribs, well, you know, it's some kind of rib as far as bison or beef, but it's not. Bear? No, not bear. No, not bison, Tracy. No, Alvin, it wasn't horse. I think that was like my third guess when I first read the question. But no, it wasn't horse. Though I've heard it's a delicacy, I don't think I want to try it.
Oh, Lord, want me one of them things, huh? Okay.
No, I'm not about horse. Is considered a delicacy, not for me. Water buffalo. No, not water buffalo. Let it go for just a little bit longer. Then I'll give y'all the answer on that one. Because it looks like it's a little after 8 o'clock. Y'all gonna be shocked when y'all hear the answer to this one. Nope, 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 no. No horse. I know horses are to look at and ride. They are not to eat. Unless you're desperate. And I'm not desperate. Hippo or rhino? No, not hippo or rhino. Poppy the good troll, fried fish. That's it. If you order, in Arkansas, if you order buffalo ribs, you get fried fish. Might be able to buy them, I should say. I had never heard of that and thought of that being fried fish.
Howdy, Poppy the good troll.
Yes, and welcome in. It's good to see you in here. Oh, man. Oh, y'all, I'm getting sleepy. I didn't get in bed until close to 3:30 this morning. But I mean, I stay up late every night, y'all. So it's nothing new. Sometimes I try to go to bed between 1 and 2:30.
Going to bed late ain't the problem.
It's getting up early.
If we get up earlier than we used to.
Yeah. Yeah. Getting up early is what gets me. But I'm a night owl. I've always been a night owl. And what's funny is I've always had jobs where I have to be at work at 4:30 or 5 in the morning. I've had a few jobs I worked at night, but most of my jobs I've always had to be at work between 4:30 and 5 o'clock in the morning. You're welcome, Miss Poppy. You are a great moderator, and I don't know why I hadn't already had you on there. I saw you. I'll get you. But yeah, you know, so I was, like I said, I've always gotten up early, and I would get home and I would lay down, take a nap, and get up for a while, and I go to bed about 1 or 2 o'clock, get up about 4, get ready to go to work. And I've done that for close to 30 years. And then when I was unable to work and I could sleep in and go to bed when I wanted, I was like, okay, this works, you know. So had to do
Yeah, we need mods on the comments and the videos get put out.
Yeah.
She had one comment on her video about that pork butt she did. They commented. They said, "I don't eat pork products."
No, it just said don't eat pork products. I don't know if they don't eat pork products or don't want me to eat pork products or don't want others to eat pork products. I just told them, well, you know, I don't have a problem if you don't eat pork products.
I told them, I said,
I'll eat them.
Don't eat them.
Yeah, don't eat them, you know.
Maybe you should find somebody's videos watch that don't use pork products.
Yeah. That's me, Julie. I'm tired and I could sleep, but if I slept now, it would be 7 or 8 o'clock in the morning before I actually was able to sleep. So I will be tired and I'll stay up for a while and I'll go to bed about 1 or 2 and I'll sleep and get up about somewhere between 9 and 11 in the morning.
Julie, I wouldn't recognize it if you were being nuts because I am nuts.
Hey, yeah, y'all say if you watch my videos, you've seen me. I'm me. This is me. I'm nuts. I'm crazy. I'll admit it. I just ain't psycho. That's one thing I don't claim to be.
I can deal with crazy.
I will admit to being crazy. I come from very crazy stock. My mama was crazy. My aunts were crazy and are crazy. But you know, crazy can be fun.
Crazy's all right.
And
it's the psycho that no.
And not only can crazy be fun, crazy can actually be innovative and, you know, get things done and do things like that. Well, yeah.
Yeah, it's some psychos I can't deal with.
Right, we've had our share of psychos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't do psycho. No. Those no psychos. Oh man. Well, yeah, it's a little after 8, and I've got some things I've got to get done, and I want to thank everybody that's been in here tonight. And like I said, I will try to get those designs up for apron patterns or for apron logos and get them voted on. So we'll see. If I can, I'll do a little video also with the designs because I know a lot of people aren't on Facebook and aren't on my Facebook group. But if I'll do a little, maybe a Sunday snippet or something like that on the design for the apron and let everybody vote on what they like best of the 3 designs I come up with. And whichever design has the most votes, I will have made into an apron. And like I said, I will be selling them. And I will save one back to do for my 250 subscriber giveaway when I reach 250. I know when I looked before I started the live, I was at 196. And thankfully, with the help of Mike's Fishing Home, Backwoods Mindset, and all of the fishing community, I mean, I can't just say it's just one person, but I know Mike's has really been sharing me out. Joy Stewart has been sharing me out. Backwoods has really given us support. Off the Hook, Rez, you know, Alvin Lewis has, you know, he's supported me by coming in and watching my videos and commenting on them. You know, so many from the fishing community. I can't name everybody, but I do want to thank everybody that has supported me.
We'd be on here for another hour or 2.
Yeah, you know, trying to list everybody. So I do want to thank everybody and everybody that's come in from other channels and that's come in from watching videos and has stayed. Thank you all so much. So I want to do something to give back. And like I said, once I reach 250, I plan on having a giveaway. It might not be a big giveaway, but I know I'm hopefully going to have the apron I'm talking about. I'm going to do some stickers, and I'll try to pick up a few other little things that I can give away to send out. And like I said, I'm going to order some soap from Rachel this week, and I'm going to try to get one of her chore soaps if she has some, and I'll use that as a giveaway, as part of the giveaway. And the chore soap that Rachel has, it is for washing dishes and doing things like that with. I have not used one of her chore soaps. I've used her bath soaps and her shower gels and her sugar scrubs and her lip balms and things like that. And
I've used her machine shop. That's some good stuff.
Yeah, her machine shop soap. So I know if all of those products are really good, her chore soap should be excellent. And I want to do that to give for the giveaway when I have it. So, you know, I won't have a big giveaway, but it will be hopefully some nice things that I can give away to show my appreciation to everybody And I will say this, when I do my giveaway, it will be for subscribers only. And that's something that I will insist on. I will do like Mike on that. I will go in and I'll change my settings just for that particular live, that it will be subscriber chat only, so that when I do it, it will be people that have been supporting us. And that way, somebody that just comes in out of the blue won't be winning stuff that I think my subscribers should have. And I mean, that may sound mean of me, but y'all are the ones that have been there for me, throughout. And come in.
It's all about supporting those who support you.
Right. Y'all come in, you've watched my videos, you've left comments, you come to my live, you say hi to me, and greet me when I'm in other chats, and when y'all see me there. And that means the world to me.
Not just somebody popping in for the possible chance of free stuff. Yeah.
And that's what it's all about. And now if it's people that are subscribed and they come in, I don't have a problem with that if they haven't been in my lives before. At least, if they've left comments or watched videos. And I know a lot of people have watched the videos if they've subscribed. Even if it's just one or two, at least you've watched the video. But again, that's just what I have planned. And like I said, it may be a few months because I don't know how long it's going to take me to reach 250. I know I'm at 196 roughly right now. But I've been growing by at least 2, 3, 4, 5 a week, and sometimes even more. It just depends on how many come in. So that's what I have planned and wanted to let everybody know. And want to go back and, like I said, I hope to be supporting in the community, because I plan on buying my aprons from somebody in the fishing community, Full Blown Country. Again, he does t-shirts and hats, and he stated on Mike's live last night that he can do the individual hats, individual shirts. And I asked if he could do aprons, and he contacted me and told me that he could do aprons. And he doesn't require that you order a great lot at one time. You can order so many, and then I can do a follow-up order if I need to. So that's something I like about that. And I want to show support for him because he's been there. And again, thank everybody that's been here with me, who comes to my lives, who chats with me, who listens to me with these silly questions on trivia. And, maybe we learn something together on that. But here I am talking. It's going on 8:15. I'll give it another minute or two. And if anybody has any last questions before I go off at 8:15, I'll try to be happy to answer it.
Try to be happy?
Well, I'm already happy. I mean, I'll just try to be a little bit happier. I actually feel good. Considering my day started off, a little weird after we went out to eat. And, some of y'all might not have heard that little story. We went out to eat earlier, and
lousy service.
Lousy service, yeah. I have never left a restaurant without leaving a tip for a waitress or a server. I did tonight. I paid for my meal, and that was it. We got no refills on our drinks. We got no service. And the only time we got service was when I made the comment to Piggy. I said, well, I guess if we're not going to get any service, I'm not leaving a tip. And the waitress turned around and put some rolls on our table. And that was the only time we saw her. Yeah. And she didn't even introduce herself. I didn't really get a good look at her. And she walked off. I had asked for some pepper sauce. She walked off. Come back by and said, I'll have to go get that. I'm like, okay. I'm still waiting. I guess I'm waiting on her to pick up peppers. What I'm waiting on.
The little girl that takes the money at the end of it when you
yeah.
go to leave, she was too busy talking with a friend of hers. Yeah, she just didn't even acknowledge us. She took the money and gave the change, but she didn't pay attention to us other than that.
It did bother me. I have worked in food service. My first job in food service was when I was 17 years old. I worked at Hardee's, and I worked there for like 5 years. And I worked at a Wendy's for a while. And then I did customer service in for insurance claims. And then when I moved to Georgia, after about a year, I started working, and I managed a Subway. I actually worked there as what they call sandwich artist at first, and I worked my way up to assistant manager and manager. You do not treat customers that way. You treat customers with respect. My aunt was a waitress for over 40 years. You know, she worked at several different restaurants, and I learned from her, you do not treat your customers that way. And I know several of y'all have seen Anita in here, Anita Marshall. Her husband, Ward, is a server and has been for many years.
He's good.
And they'll tell you, you don't treat customers that way. And
Large part of the problem is,
yeah,
a lot of folks out there thinking they should get paid just because they're there.
Yeah. You know, I'm one of these that, you know, I expect service and good service for a tip. Now, if I get lousy service, you know, that's one thing. But when I get no service, that's something totally different. Lousy service, you know, I'll leave you $1, maybe $2. Really good service, you're going to get maybe $10, $15 on a $25, $30 tip, on a $25, $30 ticket, because our tickets are very rarely over $30. And we've been known to leave between $10 and $20 tips. You know, we're not rich by any means, but we know these people work hard for their money. And like I said, I know people that have worked in that industry for so many years, and I know how hard they work, and that they work hard, you know, that's what they make or how they make their living. So when you're not giving any service to somebody and you're ignoring them,
and then still expect to get a tip, I don't think so.
That's how I live, Tracy, right there. That's my motto in life. Treat people how you want to be treated. You know, I will treat you like a queen or a king. But when you disrespect me, forget it. I will walk away.
Check out what Linda says there.
Customers always try. And, you know, I will agree to that to a point, because I've seen it from both sides on that. I have seen some customers that have come in extremely rude. And I have been, the word rhymes with witch, out by people for no reason. They walk in and they've had a bad day, and
she can put some stuff out there, let me tell you.
I think I lost service there for a minute, y'all. I'm sorry if I did. But yeah, you know, I try to treat people the way I want to be treated. But like I said, you disrespect me and you start treating me like I'm a dog, I'll let you know right off I'm not. The mirror on the wall over there. Yeah, that was painted. At one time, it was one of them old gold looking mirrors. And I picked out the color, and Piggy repainted that for me. I don't know how long he's had it. I know we've had it since we've been together. Spotted that mirror. I know it's a good close to 20 years old, but the color it's been painted now is called antique bronze metal, something like that. Piggy's going to take it down and show it to you.
Piggy's trying.
Well, I'll tell you what, Piggy, why don't we take a picture and send it to her? You're going to take it down and bring it over. Yeah, he likes showing that off. He don't.
He's a little dusty on that.
Night, Alvin. Take care. Yeah, it's a little dusty. I ain't got over the dust on that stuff lately.
Heard the back of it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big mirror. And like I said, it had that, it was like an old gold looking color around it. And Piggy took and taped it off and painted it for me. Thank you. Yeah, we had it hanging in the bedroom for the longest, and I decided, why don't we just put it in here in the living room to have a place to put it. But well, I've gone over my 8:15, y'all, talking about everything that was going on. But yeah, y'all, you know, like I said, my motto in life: treat people the way you want to be treated. You know, and I try to treat people good. And that's why, you know, if y'all ever have a bad experience in one of my lives, please let me know. If it's just, you know, send me a message, send me an email. You know, I don't want anybody to have a bad experience in here.
Did you help me put it back in?
Thank you for joining us, Tracy. I've enjoyed tonight too. And I'll tell everybody to tell you bye. Love y'all all. Thank y'all for coming in. And I'll be back next Saturday. If there's ever a Saturday that I can't make it, I'll let everybody know ahead of time. And Charlie says good night as well. So I'm going to get out of here, y'all. Bye.